Hi, dear friends, welcome to Philo of Life, the channel dedicated to sharing knowledge and personal development. Unleash the power of wisdom, foster innovative thinking, and shape your future through profound videos. This week, we and our friends will embark on a journey to explore the secrets behind the captivating title, 5 Secrets of Gentle Happiness, Meaningful Presence in a Rush of Life. In this series of discussions, we will delve into seemingly small things that can bring significant meaning and immense joy into our busy lives. The first secret will lead us into the realm of gentle touch and how seemingly small actions can create substantial transformations in the soul and personal happiness. By paying attention to small traces in our daily lives, we can discover meaningful moments behind the hustle. The second secret will unfold the exploration of the 80-20 principle and how focusing on the smallest changes can yield 80% of meaning and happiness. We will learn how to use high efficiency to understand how seemingly small things can make a big difference. Let's together explore the remaining 3 secrets to understand how soul care, pausing to enjoy each moment, and connecting with nature can be the keys to unlocking a meaningful life amid our hectic lives. Don't miss out on the intriguing and mysterious aspects that 5 Secrets of Gentle Happiness will bring. 1. The hidden bliss in gentle interactions. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often focus on significant successes, major milestones, and special events. However, there is a small mystery hidden behind the seemingly insignificant interactions that, when we pay attention to it, can open up a new world of happiness and meaning. Seeing a friend smile as you pass by, a subtle understanding from a colleague, or even a small gesture like a letter to a loved one, all of these can be gentle touches that carry immeasurable value. These interactions are not just everyday occurrences, they are subtle levers to build happiness and meaning. Paying attention to the seemingly smallest things not only strengthens social relationships but also opens a door to the soul, where simplicity can create the most profound experiences. In a world full of pressure and speed, understanding the value of these small interactions is the key to avoiding getting lost in life. We can seize these small beautiful moments to create inner peace and happiness. By promoting awareness of small and seemingly insignificant actions, we not only build happiness for ourselves but also contribute to creating a community full of love and meaningful presence. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in a lush valley, there was a farmer named Emile, passionate about plants and small creatures. Emile believed that interacting with nature could bring happiness and meaning to his busy life. One day, while wandering in a fragrant forest, Emile encountered a cricket named Seraphine. The cricket quickly became Emile's companion, and together, they gently touched the natural world, admiring the marvelous painting where each small interaction was a tiny dot contributing to the whole. Every morning, Emile and Seraphine sat under the cool shade of leaves, listening to the soothing sound of green leaves and breathing in the fresh air. In those moments, they felt the meaningful presence of life and expressed gratitude for the seemingly insignificant things that held exquisite value. Emile's life became richer as Seraphine led him through dark forest paths and to lush green meadows. Sitting by the stream, the gentle murmur of flowing water brought tranquility to Emile's soul. One day, Emile realized that every touch with nature, such as visiting an ancient phoenix tree or gently stroking the fur of a woodland creature, was a moment of true happiness. These small interactions not only brought joy to Emile but also spread happiness throughout the village. Seraphine the cricket said, "Emile, true happiness is not only found in grand things. It hides behind the most delicate details, those small interactions that we often overlook." From then on, Emile and Seraphine continued their adventure, gently touching the mysterious happiness waiting everywhere in their wonderful natural world. In a fast-paced and pressured life, immersing oneself in small interactions is like discovering a treasure hidden behind grains of sand swirling in a storm. There are moments, seemingly insignificant, that are like priceless gems. Like a leaf falling gently onto your desk, carrying a small message of warmth and care. We often dream of grand adventures and magnificent successes, but sometimes, simple and small moments, though seemingly trivial, can profoundly change a day, a week, or even a lifetime. It could be catching a grateful glance from a partner, making someone smile as they feel your attention, or even just a short phone call bringing sudden joy. In a chaotic and relentless world, embracing these small touches is like opening a door to a delicate and rich world. Imagine you are strolling in the small garden of the heart, where every grain of sand is a unique melody, a small story of life. These touches are not just daily expressions, they are tiny pearls in the grand tapestry of life. Let these small interactions unfold before your eyes, helping you see more clearly, feel more deeply, and ultimately find happiness in every grain of this busy life. 2. The 80-20 Principle, uncovering the effective secret to enhance meaning. Introducing examples from the book, The 80-20 Principle, The Secret to Achieving More with Less, by author Richard Koch, can add persuasive elements to explaining the core value of the 80-20th principle in enhancing meaning and happiness in life. In his book, Richard Koch explains that the 80-20 principle is not just a business principle but also a philosophy of life that we can apply in every aspect of our lives. He discusses how we often overlook the significance and happiness by focusing on the smallest things that can have a substantial impact. An example from the book illustrates Koch applying the 80-20 principle to his daily life. He observes that about 20% of his activities generate 80% of the meaning and happiness in his life. By concentrating on these activities, he not only reduces stress but also enhances positive experiences and meaning. Therefore, from the 80-20 principle, we can clearly see the effectiveness of selection, focusing on essential factors, and how this can lead to an enhancement of meaning in life. The 80-20 principle is not just a time management tool, it is also a key to unlocking doors to genuine happiness and meaning. The 80-20 principle, also known as the Pareto principle, was once a secret among successful people. It assumes that in any situation, about 80% of results come from 20% of effort or factors. For a hectic life, the 80-20 principle becomes the key to opening doors to meaning and happiness. Imagine in your daily to-do list, there are 20% of tasks or small activities that, when focused on, can bring 80% of value and meaning. This means not all tasks are equally important, and there are small focuses that can create significant changes. Sometimes, to enhance meaning in life, we don't need to do everything. Instead, focus on the smallest changes, actions with a large impact on emotional well-being and life quality. It could be spending more quality time with family, focusing on favorite hobbies, or even changing perspectives on a challenging situation. The 80-20 principle helps us realize that efficiency is not only measured by the volume of work but also by intelligent choices and focusing on significant points. Utilizing this high efficiency to achieve significant results in enhancing meaning. This not only saves time but also brings satisfaction and genuine meaning to a busy life. The 80-20 principle is like a bridge between the busy world and the joy of simplicity, helping us discover the most delicate moments in our hectic lives. As your own life researcher, you are not just a time manager but also a creator of meaning. The 80-20 principle is a magical tool that helps you master time to seek joy and meaning in daily challenges. 3. The secret key, how pausing can amplify presence. In the fast-paced modern world, as everything unfolds rapidly and life becomes hectic, the significance of pausing and savoring each moment becomes more crucial than ever. This secret key is not merely advice but a philosophy of life that we often overlook. Imagine a morning when the canvas of a new day has just been painted in the sky. You stop, place your feet on the soft grass, and admire the sunrise. The gentle light permeates through each ray, and you feel the warmth of the sunlight on your face. In that moment, life becomes tranquil, and you sense your true presence in this world. Pausing is not merely about halting the body but also about stopping the soul. It's the moment you free yourself from worries about the future and the daily rush, to relish the taste of every morning dewdrop or the soothing sound of the wind. Challenging the current perspective, where holding onto and continuing to race against time is considered a goal, this secret key opens a new door. It helps us appreciate the value of each second, every emotion, and every state of the soul that we often overlook in the race of life. Those who relish every moment, those who pause and admire the beauty of life, find happiness not at the end of the road but on the very path they tread. This secret key not only opens up a new adventure but also changes how we perceive and evaluate life around us. In a bustling city, there's a woman named Claire, always busy with work and family life. Every day, she faces pressures, deadlines, and various concerns. One day, amidst a string of stressful days, Claire decides to change her habits. Every lunch break, instead of sitting at her desk, Claire decides to take a moment to pause and enjoy the present. She brings a lightweight chair and goes to a nearby green park. Claire places the chair under the shade of a tree, a peaceful spot amidst the city's hustle. During these times, Claire doesn't necessarily have to do anything. She simply sits there, breathes in the fresh air, gazes at the lush green fields, and listens to the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind. She even pays attention to small details like the scent of flowers or the sound of tiny birds. These moments of pausing and savoring helped Claire feel lighter, mentally refreshed, and energized when returning to work. She realizes that this not only helps her reduce stress but also broadens her perspective and enhances presence in her daily life. The secret key lies not in making significant changes but in small actions like pausing and savoring simple moments. Claire, like opening a door to a world of elegance and meaning, even hidden happiness, in her busy life. In a life that rushes by like a gust of wind, we often forget that precious moments are submerged somewhere amid daily challenges and worries. The secret key to discovering happiness lies in pausing and enjoying the present, like a key opening the door to a magical and mysterious world. Imagine an evening when the sunlight begins to fade, painting the sky with warm orange hues. Maria, a woman fond of exploration, decides to distance herself from the hustle and bustle, stopping at a small park. Sitting under the shade of an old tree, she takes the time to appreciate the subtle beauty of the leaves and feel the gentle warmth from the late-day sun. In that moment, Maria is not just a hurried woman in the world of work and responsibilities, she is her own explorer, uncovering the world within each thought and emotion. Her presence in this moment not only brings her satisfaction but also opens the door to new meanings and experiences. The secret key is hidden in the act of pausing, like a soft melody composed by nature. Maria realizes that slowing down, immersing in each moment, is like opening a door to a mysterious garden where every blade of grass and leaf is part of a larger story. But to open that door, we need a key, and that key is the ability to stop, observe, and feel. Presence in each moment, like hidden gems waiting to be discovered beneath the earth. Maria, with the secret key in hand, steps into a mysterious world overflowing with happiness from the smallest interactions. 4. Soul care, delicate secrets to elevate mental well-being. From the book, The Untethered Soul, The Journey Beyond Yourself by Michael A. Singer, we can further enrich and persuade about the significance of caring for the soul and mind. In The Untethered Soul, Michael A. Singer discusses the concept of freeing the soul from constraints and negative mental states. He emphasizes the importance of caring for the soul through clarification and liberation from negative thoughts. Each of us carries a soul house, and the process of caring for it is the process of liberation. When we do not let negative thoughts and emotions hold us captive, we open up a new space, a space where the soul can soar freely. This is an example of how caring for the soul can help free the soul from negative impacts and create space for spiritual freedom. Singer provides practical methods, including observing thoughts and practicing meditation, to help readers understand how they can actively manage their emotional states. The book not only demonstrates the importance of caring for the soul but also provides specific means to achieve this. This is a clear testimony to the meaning and value of investing time and effort in preserving and enlightening the soul. Every day, the hustle and pressure of life can make our souls weary, but there are subtle secrets to caring for the soul and enhancing mental states. You don't have to be a monk or a psychology expert to implement these small but effective measures. Simply create positive habits, and you can enjoy life more meaningfully. One important secret is to create space for yourself. Perhaps you can take a moment every morning to sit in silence, practice meditation, or simply take deep breaths to connect with yourself. In these small moments, you not only refresh your spirit but also feel the presence and create a quiet space for the soul. Try changing your perspective on the world around you. Instead of focusing on negative aspects, seek positive things in every situation. Choosing a positive outlook not only changes how you perceive life but also creates a positive force to handle challenges. Caring for the soul is also about enjoying activities you love. This could be reading books, listening to music, engaging in creative arts, or even just savoring a delicious meal. By engaging in these activities, you create space for joy and happiness, making your soul more content. Don't forget to share joy and love with those around you. Creating positive relationships not only brings joy but also serves as encouragement and support during difficult times. Caring for the soul is not only a personal matter but also a connection and sharing of love, enhancing meaning and happiness in life. In the journey of caring for the soul, there is a practical secret that you can apply to elevate your mental state and seek happiness. Consider creating a spiritual memory box, a hidden space containing memories, positive thoughts, and joy. Start by jotting down meaningful moments in your daily life. These could be special emotions, beautiful memories, or even positive thoughts about yourself. Let the spiritual memory box become a place to preserve the most positive things about your life. Each week, take at least a moment to revisit the notes in the spiritual memory box. These shining words will not only rejuvenate your spirit but also remind you of true values and meanings in life. Additionally, try experimenting with learning an art form or creating something. This could be painting, writing poetry, or even just decorating a space in your home. Creativity not only helps you relax, but also strengthens your mental state and expands space for the soul. Finally, create a daily, spiritual schedule. This could include practicing meditation, reading spiritual books, or even participating in mental activities like yoga. This way, you create a time and space dedicated to connecting with the soul and uplifting the spirit. These practical secrets are not only ways to care for the soul but also keys to opening the door to a life full of meaning and happiness. 5. Harmony with nature, the secret of connecting with the environment. In The Nature Principle, Richard Louv focuses on researching and analyzing the importance of the relationship between humans and nature. He explains that connecting with the natural environment is not just a recreational activity but also a key to mental restoration and addressing the nature deficit disorder phenomenon, a condition of lacking interaction with nature. The Nature Principle is not only a statement about the beauty of nature but also a profound adventure into the mental health benefits that humans can achieve through companionship with nature. Louv presents scientific evidence that exposure to nature reduces stress, improves focus, and enhances positive mental states. A quote that can be derived from this book is, "Companioning with nature is not just about spending time outdoors but an opportunity for us to find ourselves in harmony with the vibrant tapestry of life." It is not just a journey through beauty but an adventure to rejuvenate the soul and stimulate creativity. The book provides not only empirical knowledge about the positive impact of nature but also a powerful motivation for us to companion with nature as a means to improve the quality of life and personal happiness. In the dynamic and busy life, we may sometimes forget that connecting with nature is not just an entertainment activity but also the secret to increased meaning and happiness. The environment around us is not only the foundation for life but also an endless source of motivation for the soul. Every step along the coastline, every gaze into the lush greenery, or even just observing the star-filled night sky, all are opportunities to find a special connection with nature. In these moments, our souls not only immerse in the beauty of the surrounding world but also sense the vitality and positive energy from the environment. Observing and enjoying the small things in nature can open a door to wonders. It might be the singing of birds, the smell of damp earth after rain, or even just the gentle touch of the wind on the face. These simple experiences not only soothe the soul but also help us view life more positively. Focusing on the relationship with nature is not just about enjoying the surrounding beauty but also recognizing the importance of the environment for the soul. Every blade of grass, every stream, is part of a larger picture, and as we companion with it, our souls open up and become richer. So, let the secret of connecting with nature enrich your life. Every time you touch the green world, you are opening a door to meaning and overflowing happiness. In contemporary life, where technology and haste often make us lose connection with nature, rediscovering this relationship becomes more important than ever. Every sunset is an occasion to enjoy the silence and magnificent colors of the sky, like a vivid painting created every day from the small secrets of nature. When we take time to companion with nature, we are not only facing the outside world but also expanding our vision of ourselves and life. Connecting with the grass, the fragrance of ripe fruit, or even the rustling of leaves under our feet is evidence of life and spirit that we often overlook in our busy lives. In the natural environment, we are not just individual beings, we become part of a larger system, a diverse and rich network of life. Companionship with nature is not just about enjoying the beauty but an opportunity to learn from immersing ourselves in diversity and recognizing that we are an indispensable part of this life. Every touch to the green environment is like opening a door to a new adventure. It is an adventure of exploration inside and outside, a journey to understand more about ourselves and the precious things around us. This helps shape our souls and brings profound meaning to life that cannot be achieved from any other sources of happiness. The journey of exploring the 5 secrets of gentle happiness has helped us unveil a new world, where the presence of meaning becomes vibrant amid the hustle and bustle of life. We have witnessed the power of small interactions, realizing that simplicity in life can be the greatest source of inspiration. When we gently touch those moments, we not only experience happiness but also transform small meanings into significant waves in our hearts. It is the power of awakening consciousness to see beauty and meaning in every aspect of life. We've learned that happiness doesn't always lie in grand things, it can naturally arise from small interactions, from accepting and appreciating simple things. The secret lies not only in seeking happiness but also in the ability to create happiness for ourselves and those around us. Finally, we want to express deep gratitude to all those who shared this journey with us. Readers, who accompanied us, have been a great source of encouragement, and we believe that the presence of meaning will continue to spread through each small action in daily life. Thank you for journeying with 5 Secrets of Gentle Happiness, the adventure.